edition of Simple Meals with Dave. We're going to do Spanish rice today. This is how all this started. My daughter asked me that her rice does not come out the way mine does. And so I told her, well, hey, why don't you record it? So here we are. We're going to record some Spanish rice. I have a skillet with a lid, spoon. I'm going to do 1 cup of rice. We're going to brown it with some oil. Now you can put onions, bell pepper in there. It's optional. I'm not going to do that today. But we're going to start with browning the rice. Okay, on browning the rice, I'm going to turn my temperature to about medium high. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil. I use vegetable oil. I'm just going to put just a little bit of oil on the bottom of the pan just to brown the rice. I don't want a whole lot of oil because then it adds to the liquid, okay? So we're going to start by browning the rice. It's going to take a minute to get it to heat up, okay? While I'm doing that, I like to mix all my ingredients together. So I'm going to put everything in. I got 2 cups of water. I'm going to put the chicken base. I'm going to put the garlic powder, the cominos, and then I'm going to add my tomato sauce. And I like to mix it all together. That way, when the rice is ready, I just add this to it. I pour this in there, okay? All right. Now, when you brown the rice, you kind of stir it around, and you want it to brown evenly. You do not want to overcook it, okay? So now it's ready for my spices. Now I'm gonna add the spices, okay? Okay, then once I add the spices in there, just kind of stir it. Now you want to make sure that you get all the rice in there, because if you leave some rice out and your rice is ready, you're going to have some raw rice. So you want to just make sure you get it all in there. And then you want to stir it. Just stir it in. And that's why I like to mix all the spices together, because now they're all mixed in well. Okay, then we want to cover it. That's what I do. Once I cover it, I set the timer for about 4 minutes. You know, the rice will use it. So we're gonna, after the 4 minutes, I like to stir it. Be careful with the top. It's gonna be hot. So we're gonna stir the bottom, because some of the rice will stick to the bottom. Just gonna stir it. Okay, and after you stir it, you're gonna reduce the heat. Okay, because you want the heat to be probably medium low, because right now you're just gonna pretty much just be steaming the rice. Okay, after you turn it down, and then we're going to cover it. We're going to set it for 15 minutes, and after that our rice will be ready to serve. Well, the 15 minutes is up. Okay, after the 15 minutes is up, I'm gonna turn the temperature off. Now I did have the temperature on a low setting. Now if you do have a gas oven, you gotta be careful, because you got to move that to low. So once it's ready, then we're gonna pull the top off. Now it's gonna have steam and maybe a little bit of liquids when you pull it off, but okay. Then you got your rice there. I always just kind of stir it up a little bit, you know, kind of mix it in, ready to go. Now this is only 1 cup of rice. It'll feed about 4 or 5 people. All right, got some Spanish rice, a little bit here. Like I said, I always stir it up, kind of fluff it up a little bit. Very delicious. If you follow these steps, easy way to make you some Spanish rice. Tune in to next edition of Simple Meals with Dave, and we'll see how we can help you out in the kitchen.